All right, family, what up? We're back with another recorded live call with seller. Now, listen, I know you guys like this, so that's why I want to continue doing it for you. But please show me some love and some support. Smash the thumbs up because it does take so much time to do these kind of video, okay? Because I gotta edit. Because, dude, my problem is I say the seller name a lot, so cutting it out is a pain in the butt. But anyways, on this call, what you're gonna listen to is how I made the seller a very super low offer, but still keep the relationship, so that way I can follow up and go back and present new offer, etc. I'll show you how to play the game, okay? Because the seller wants, I think originally like 240 or something, or 240, 250, then came down to like 230, then came down to 220, and then he came down to 220. I present the offer at 125. The property's worth about $300,000. It's probably going to need about $50,000 or $60,000 in repairs. So when you make a low offer like that, how do you go about it without the seller getting pissed off, hang up the phone on you? And I'm going to show you exactly how it's done, where the seller toward the end still wants me to come back and give him another offer, maybe a better offer, a new offer, whatever the case may be. I'll show you exactly how it's done. Listen, talking to seller is what I do, man. 24/7, 365. Talking, negotiating, how to handle the seller objection, and all of that. And if that's something you need help on and you're weak and you're not good at, then check out my King Kong seller script. The link is in the description. I promise you, it is the best investment you ever made, okay? Listen, if you never locked property up in a contract over the phone before, dude, that would be a whole nother level, because I'll show you exactly how to do that, because that's what I do. We wholesale virtually. I lock it up in a contract over the phone. I never meet the seller. I never seen the property before, okay? And how I go from zero as an amateur to a premature to a pro. And I'm going to show you exactly, I don't even know if that makes sense, but I'm going to show you exactly how it's done. Now listen, I'm going to show you, so when you get better at it, you know, the script is for you and the script to become one. And when you're so good at it, it's going to help you convert more of those leads that comes in to actual deals. So if they're somewhat motivated and you get really good at talking and negotiating with them, you're able to convert those leads into actual deals. One tips, one strategy, just one thing that I share with you in the script. I promise you, it will make you more money back than whatever you pay for it in return, okay? But here it is. Here's the call. Hope you enjoy it.
And also, too, is another thing that we're willing to offer, that we pay for all the closing costs. So things like all the excise tax, the transfer tax, the title insurance, the escrow fee. Let's say that the property tax, everything is taken care of. We're willing to pay for that. I guess what's the least that you would consider as a walkaway net to you if we cover all the costs and all the fees, no realtor commissions?
That's kind of what I'm trying to take into account with,
Mm-hmm.
you know, dropping after the 10,000 for the taxes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so that's kind of where we're looking at is about 220. That's what we're hoping for.
I see. Well, the only one that I can see that is comparables, yours a little bit bigger. The one on 300 Northeast, that's a manufactured home. That one they went in and updated. That one sold for 2 something. So
I'm not sure what kind of reach your database has, but
yeah,
you know, it could have been older things I was looking at too.
right. So here's where we honestly don't know if this will make sense for you or not. You know, obviously it seems like, so you had it listed for 249, is that correct?
That's what the third party had it listed as.
Mm-hmm. So it just, to me, you know, if there is, you know, so you had it listed and there's no action on it, it's obviously, you know, just tell me the property doesn't worth. And it does, so I can look at some pictures online. And so, so here, right, And I honestly don't know if we are a fit for you because due to the price. I know that from our research department, they feel like we're not going to be able to get that high, and knowing how big the house is, how much work we have to put into it, and we do offer to pay for all your closing costs when we buy the property. So right now, kind of where I'm at with the pricing is, do you consider? I mean, this is really low. I mean, the offer is going to be really low. Are you okay if I just tell you, if just don't get mad?
It wouldn't hurt to hear it.
Okay. So we pay all the closing costs, all the fees. So this is with us paying for all the closing costs, all the fees, including the excise tax as well. Where we're at right now is $127,500.
Yeah, that's not gonna.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because because to us, we feel like, because it's a manufactured home. It was obviously, if it was a stick built home, we wouldn't have any problem paying you that. Since it's a manufactured home, manufactured houses don't appreciate like the stick built does. It only decrease over time. And being where the location of the property is, if it would have sit in a little bit, it would have been better. So and so we look at everything else. We're thinking that if we were to fix the property up, we're probably going to get somewhere, hopefully in that mid two or so. But it's going to take probably that $60,000 or so plus to put it. And obviously, after we fix it up, we do have to relist the property, so we end up with a whole new set of closing costs, and then we'll have to pay the realtor commissions this time around as well. So
Right.
there's a lot of costs for us involved. So the $127,500 just wouldn't work for you.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
not within consideration.
I got you. Okay. So I guess what would you consider selling to us today? That there was a price where you'd be like, you know what, Khang, this is my bottom. If you guys can make it work, great. If not, then obviously there's we can't do a deal together.
If it's not going to be above 200, honestly, I don't see a need to continue.
Sure. So the bottom best you can do is $200,000. Is that correct?
At an absolute bare minimum.
Gotcha. Okay. So let me see here. So here's what I'm going to send this back over to our research team, and I'll just I'm going to call a meeting and have a team meeting, and then I'm going to go over everything that we just chat about. Is there anything special with the property that we should know, that I can pitch to my team? Is there like an outbuilding, or is there anything else is there anything special?
The north side of the property does have the Centennial Trail running along it. It's an old rail grade that runs from Washington, and it's currently being paved by the county.
Mm-hmm.
So it's sort of a long distance bike trail. There is a pond in the backyard on the east side of the property.
Okay.
And to the east of the property, there's a creek. There's also an orchard on the west end of the property.
Okay. Let me put that in. Okay. So if we come to an agreement on a price that works, issue with moving forward, is that correct?
No, if we can come to an agreement, then we're ready to move on and start signing stuff.
Okay, you got it. What I'm going to do is I'll send this back, and then I'll call a meeting, and then so probably I got another call after this. So after maybe within maybe possibly, how about before 7 p.m. tonight, I'll give you an answer of somewhat where we're at with it, if we can come up on price or not, or anything close to that. I'll let you know either way. Would that work for you?
Okay. Yeah, I'll be home.
You sounds good. And this.
You see how toward the end there, I'm trying to get the seller to sell me the deal, okay? And you guys, the me doing the calculation, the pauses, all of that is part of the negotiating. It's part of messing with the seller's head. Okay? Just an FYI. That's exactly how I do it. So if you enjoy that, please show me some love, some support. If you're new to the channel, welcome to the Wholesale 2 Million family, where we are a doer, not a talker. Because if you're a talker and if you don't do, get off the channel and go visit somebody else's. These are for the massive action taker, for the one that say, Khang, I'm ready to take my life, my business to the next level. I'm ready to change my life. I don't want to see my 2020, my 2021 to be like my 19, my 18, my 17. I'm ready to scale. I'm ready to grow. I'm ready to change my life and take massive action. This is the channel for you then. Thank you and welcome to the family. Until next time, take care and ciao. Peace.